listening to Bars and Beats Weekly with the Fab Five. Let's go! DJ Supremacy, Peanut, Cinematic, Mr. Ripley, and Gratona P.
And we're back, and we got one member of the GAWDS came through today. What up, man?
All the members in the hospital with his girl has got
some shit.
Issues. Prayers to him, you know. So I'm here though. I gotta ride solo tonight.
I hear you.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Now, talk to us a little bit about the GAWDS, man, because we're not too familiar. We started getting familiar a little bit with y'all, so give us a little bit of a backstory on the GAWDS.
Yes, the GAWDS, we formulated probably around 2016, 2017, like the end of 2016. We got together as me and you, Pinpoint, and this other dude named Playboy, and we got together and we started messing around with music. I was with another group called Aces High Will Play. And then Pinpoint came along. We knew each other from different crews in Baltimore where we used to, play shows and gigs all the time. And we'd open up for various artists. And we met through the scene, and he wasn't doing nothing at a time, and I wasn't doing nothing. So we linked up, and I was like, yo, come over. Let's record something, you know what I'm saying? Get him out, because he was always a dope artist. So we started making a couple collabs, and from there on, man, we knew we kind of had something. We had this ill chemistry off the first joint we recorded. Really did nothing with it, but then we started making we made a little mixtape. We had another kid in the crew at the time. He had some problems, like personal issues, so he had left. And then probably around 2019, 2019, we had found this singer in the group. So we were straight hip hop, and then we found this singer down at the open mic in Annapolis, Maryland. And the night we went there to go to the open mic, he wasn't there. So, but we had been hitting him up to come over and vibe out with us, some hooks and shit. So he came over, and man, he sparked the room. So from there on in, we did our last two albums. Well, our last album before this was called Gloria, and we included him that album and an album before called The Other Side. And then this recent album, Legends at the Dive Bar, he was a full cast member at that point, and that was part of the collective. And we had DJ Rocky Styles. We brought him in around 2018 after a gig in Atlantic City or around the Jersey Shore area. And we, after a few drinks, I was like, yo, we be a DJ. We need a DJ. My other DJ Addict, wasn't moving at the time, and he kind of opted out. So he ended up being our DJ, and he does a lot of gigs around Baltimore. He's got a good name. So that's how it came together, and now we're a unit. It's four of us. We got DJ Rocky Styles, L3 is our singer, and Pinpoint, and myself, the MCs, and I'm a producer and engineer. So yeah, that's how that worked.
Dope. That's dope though, because you guys got the singing element, which makes it kind of different for these days. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the underground scene, you don't see that too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what we felt like. We wanted to give a different vibe, because we were always like, the boom bap hip hop stuff we all grew up listening to, things that you guys play on your radio all the time. So I mean, we love that, but we wanted that different element. Him singing just added something totally different, and yeah, man, it made us come together and I think be better in a whole and offer something different that was out of the box a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, no doubt. So your first project, was it Say Grace?
Yes, correct.
Okay, that was the first time that all four of y'all was together, or just the two of y'all? How was that?
First project was like a mixtape. We only had like one original joint on there because we were searching.
Okay.
I had been making beats for a while, so I was like, man, I gotta get some more equipment. So I started making beats on Fruity Loops again. And but Say Grace was our official first album that was all original material. That was actually an EP, we considered it. But before that was For God's Sake. It was like the mixtape. And then after Say Grace, we did The Other Side, and then it was Gloria, Legends of the Dive Bar. So,
and why? If you mind me asking, why the name GAWDS? Like, who came up with the name GAWDS?
So, it was kind of cliche at first, and other group members Play came up with it, and Pinpoint. But it's an acronym, really. It's going at whoever don't surrender.
Don't surrender. Yeah. Going at whoever what?
Don't surrender.
Don't surrender. Got you. Going that way, but don't surrender. That's pretty cool.
Acronym, and that's kind of how we built it. So it's like, all right, we're GAWDS. Like, we're known in the scene here, you know. So like, you know, we're the GAWDS. Like, you know, let's go with everybody who don't surrender type shit, you know. So, you know, I just ran with it because I've been tired of coming up with names for different groups that I've been in for years. And I was like, fuck it, go ahead, man. That's cool. You know, we can run with it. And it's kind of stuck ever since and done pretty well. So,
who'd you come up listening to? Like, who was your inspiration?
Oh man, I mean, we could start from, you know, I mean, anywhere from Cool G Rap to Run DMC to De La Soul. I mean, I was a big Boot Camp fan. Everybody in Boot Camp, you know, from Helter Skelter to OGC to Black Moon, real big Buckshot fan. And I had the opportunity to work with Sean Price at one time, and I told him that. He's like, "Who's your favorite artist at you know, out of Boot Camp?" And I told him straight to his face, I like Buckshot. And I was like, no offense to you, you're a dope artist. I was like, I just always let Buckshot. No, we like Buckshot, my man, you know. So, but yeah, always that. I mean, so many. I mean, DAWDS Effects I always liked, which was funny. But yeah, I was a big DAWDS Effects fan. But there was
me too.
yeah, I love DAWDS Effects, man. The second album and their third album, I mean, straight up Suicide and yeah, I mean, the third album, can't think of it off the top, but the Camouflage album.
Yep.
But yeah, that they were both like burners for me, man, you know. So.
Dope. Yeah, man, and I see that you got a project that's called Going and Whoever Don't Surrender. Is that like a compilation, or is that like a full album?
That was actually, we were on an indie label where this guy ended up screwing us out of Ohio that was getting some decent artists at the time. And we went out there to play a gig, and he had the spot and everything. We went to the spot, and something, I guess the promotion was whack, so nothing ever happened. And we released Going at Whoever Don't Surrender with 5 songs. So the first 5 songs on that were just the EP that we released through his label. And since he started taking it off distribution and everything, so since that kind of fucked him, he left a sour taste in our mouth. We're like, why don't we release the bonus edition, add 5 new other tracks? So that's when we came in. I totally forgot about that. So thanks for reminding me. I'm in so much shit yet. But that was actually the honestly first album after For God's Sake that we did, and then we released Say Grace, but it ended up coming after Say Grace because we had to do a bonus edition from that label, you know.
Yeah, so. No doubt. I'm gonna dig into that probably tomorrow. This weekend I got a couple of albums that I gotta listen to, so I didn't have a lot of time to research a lot of stuff this week, but definitely gonna dig into the music this weekend just to get more in tune with you guys and see what's going on. And you guys say you from Baltimore, right?
Yeah, Baltimore. Yeah, born and raised. Yeah.
That's what's up. I got family out there right now. That's what's up.
Oh, for real? Yeah. What part your family in, you know?
I'm not sure exactly where in Baltimore, but I know when I went up there to see him, I seen the stadium, and I went to the Hard Rock Cafe back then. It was years ago. I went to the Hard Rock Cafe back when they had it over there. Yeah. And I had a good time over there in Baltimore, man. We ate seafood in the little spots where they sell all the seafood by the water and all that. We had a good time.
They're like a rusty scupper down there and everything. Yeah, I mean, Baltimore's a nice place, man. You know, it gets a bad rep sometimes. There's a lot of shit in here. You go one block is nice, and the next block is bad. You know, Baltimore's like that. But it gets a bad rep. But I mean, we love our city. You know, like, and we stand by our city. And we call it small Baltimore because everybody kind of knows each other. You know, so it's tight knit like that.
No doubt. Salute my man Piff Penny. He's from Baltimore too.
Mm-hmm. But if you like seafood, you know, it's the place, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. The seafood over there is incredible. I never had better seafood than in Baltimore, to be honest with you, man. It was crazy. Right there by the harbor.
And anyways, it's just not the crab cakes and, you know, the crabs and shit. It's seafood in general is pretty good, man. Especially go down the beach. Even if you go, sometimes in Delaware, you kind of hit or miss, but even go down the beach is pretty good in some places.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I used to go to, I know.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, growing up, I remember we used to go to the Crab Fest down there in Baltimore when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the Baltimore Crab Fest.
Yeah. You know, and you know where you know you're getting your food. Certain places are kind of not so good, but there's some hole in the wall spots that are really good. You wouldn't know, but yeah, man, you know somebody from Baltimore, they'll take you to the right spots.
Hell yeah,
the market. You like when you buy the fresh fish and all that down there on the pier. Market. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I remember that shit. I used to do that all the time.
They got Market, they got Cross Street Market. You might be talking about Cross Street Market. That's in Federal.
Yeah.
So that
okay.
Market with all kinds of food in there and stuff, fresh food.
Yeah. I remember I used to go when I was little. I see them throwing the fish and shit like that. Throwing the fish.
It's good, man. Yeah.
So
there's also a pretty good club across the street, like right from there, called 8x10, and we're playing there in July. I think with like Ill Conscious and Slip the Crook, if you ever heard of them. And like,
Ill Conscious is my
so that's right across the street from there. That Cross Street Market. So.
All right.
So you saying you performing with them, right? So I was gonna ask you, that's my next question. How is like the show scene over there? Like, you guys get a lot of showcases out there in Baltimore?
It's hit or miss. I mean, you got to kind of know some people. So we do different projects now. I got another project other than GAWDS and radio. It's kind of mix of different genres of music. And for that kind of thing, I try to do like the smaller clubs just to kind of get a different vibe of people enjoying that music element. But for GAWDS, I try to hit the clubs like the sound stages, the 8x10s. They have, there is there's places like Auto Bar, that are golden places here in Baltimore that artists, they get pretty decent names and artists can come and perform. But there's definitely some good clubs. The scene is not the same as it used to be. It used to be real wild here, and you had a place called Sonar, and everybody came down that bitch, and there's Urban Street and a couple other ones. But right now, it's not as crazy as it was. But the people that are really doing shit, they can get out there and they know where to press and get,
Dope. And is it like, you guys have to put a lot of your own money up, or is it like paid shows where they're paying you to perform?
Oh no, usually it's like, so I never pay to perform. I don't involve myself with that stuff. I'm old school, So but I if there's tickets to be sold, I'll sell. If I decide to put on a gig, like sometimes if there's a little spot and it's not too expensive, I'll put up the money and then put a showcase on myself. I haven't done that in some years now. I try to stay away from it now because I'm involved with so much other stuff that I don't want to be a part of that promoter scene, But I mean, we usually like either have to sell tickets, or hey, it's like, or the door, we get paid off the door, and it's usually like a 50-50 thing. Sometimes a little bit more. Sometimes some promoters make a little less, and but if it's something, it's something, and with the rest I can sell in merch, I'm cool with it. As long as we're getting something out of it, or we can get something out of it, I'm fine with performing, especially locally. If it's out, I need something.
Speaking on merch and stuff like that, you got merch for sale online too, or is it just like when you do shows?
So I have a ton of merch sitting right here in this little lab I got, but we were selling it through like PayPal and things like that. We had the business PayPal, and I was selling it through there for a little bit. Stopped that. We kind of shut down our website just recently, so we're in the process of rebuilding a new one. So we can have a link to sell that merch, because I was doing it pretty much hand to hand, getting the word of mouth and selling to, friends, fans, like when we shows or out and about, if they wanted to buy a tee or a CD or a piece of vinyl or something, then but we need to get better at that for sure.
I got you. No, but you got to jump on it. You know what I'm saying? You're doing something more than a lot of other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people that don't got their merch situations put together the way you do. So the fact that you're able to sell merch at your shows is even better. Because if you're a performer and you really have no merch, at times I've been guilty of that. Sometimes you go and you perform at venues and you don't got no merch for sale. People will ask you and you can't make a couple of dollars because you didn't get a jump on that. So that's pretty dope that you got that together.
For merch, more or less. I remember we were playing at a soundstage, and I think we were opening up for back at what's his name's group? What's it? Esoteric group. Yeah, back to Deck and Esoteric. Czarface. We were opening up for Czarface, and when we opened up for Czarface, we got a good response, and I back at full merch, to the T. And I remember getting off stage, and sometimes you set up a table in the back, and if you don't have a person pushing it, especially good-looking woman you should have behind there trying to push your product or something, because that always draws attention. But at this point, we didn't have a table set up because it was crowded when we got in there, and we came in there a little late, and I just came up with a backpack. Came off stage with a backpack, and everybody was in my face telling me I did a good job. So that was my opportunity to sell merch, get followers on Instagram, have them follow me, and then sell some merch. And we came out and made like almost $300 in merch. You know, just doing that. I'm going around like a nut, like walking around to everybody. I was on a Wednesday night and I'm sitting here trying to sell merch for my backpack, but I did it and accomplished it pretty well, you know. I was like, hey man, we made some money tonight. So my group was right around the holidays. We split all the money up afterwards and it was cool, you know. So, but that's that, like you said, if you don't have it, and I was always I'm in sales. So sometimes when I play, I want to be a different being and I don't want to sell, but that time I knew we had a good response from the crowd, so I was in kind of sales mode. I was like, oh, we can capitalize off of it. So that's what we did, and we made some good money that night. So I was proud, and we got paid for selling some tickets too. So, you know, it was good.
No
nice.
To
so outside of y'all main four, oh my bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask. So outside of y'all main four, how many other artists is down with y'all?
Oh shit, we got one of them in the back right here, Pete the Dark Truth. Used to be with me in a group called Pro and Greg back in the day. I got Sonny Reds. He's up and coming. We got some good collabs and some singles that we're gonna push along the way. He's got some good artists on his album. There's a dude called Fat Boy who you should check out. He's really dope. He was in this group called Third Kind that did tracks with like Snow Goons and Sabak Red and stuff from Nonfiction back in the day. He's really dope. You should check him out. They're all part of our camp. And then, like I said, this group called Radio we got some rappers in there, but a couple singers and more commercialized shit too. But it's a different kind of genre. It's a different kind of push and a different kind of market.
Yeah. That's wild. So with all that eclectic stuff going on, how do y'all agree with songs and production and all of that stuff? How do y'all come to
GAWDS is pretty dude, GAWDS is pretty easy to working with each other. The radio group is a little bit of crazy because a lot of them are like, there's a couple cats in our group that are like content is the way of the world nowadays. Everything's social media, you know, and I'm not too hip on that. I'm not going to be in the cameras all the time, but I need to get better with that because I need to adapt. But I'm not too good with that. I just kind of want to be behind the scenes. But they're like, no, Reg, you got to do content. You got to do content too. So they're up on that. And it's tough because we have like members in that group, and I'm one of the producers, and this dude Finch is one of the producers, and we all see the bigger picture, but I don't think we're there yet where we're all aligned. If you understand what I'm saying, like we need to get to where everybody sees each other's vision, and we can have a network. Because I'm coming more from the business side and the producer and the MC side, and some of them don't have their business straight. And currently, there's a group in there that's signed to a label, and they're more like rockish, you know, like a rock label, and but they don't know the business side, and I'm trying to teach them that, you know, and I'm telling them like we have to cross our T's and dot our I's with that, with copyrights and royalties and the ASCAP BMI type stuff, and so I want them to see that vision just like they want me to see the content vision. So it's my fault too because I got to see their vision. I think until we mesh well, we're starting to get it, but until we get all together and everybody sees what we do, and if we push a single, like on that single, you know. But I'm just trying to find the right market for that, because like the market that I use for pushing GAWDS records isn't necessarily the market for pushing a radio record, you know. And it's different because I tried pushing one, it didn't do so well. But it's not the market. Underground hip hop heads are used to listening to something that's a little bit more heavier, a little bit more conscious. They want to hear lyrics, they want to hear dope beats. Even though we have that, it's still a totally different element because there's stuff. So you know, so I'm just trying to find the market to push that. But GAWDS, we're substantial. We've been in a hiatus. I just went through a divorce and just bought a new home. So we're getting back to recording now. We got everything set up. We're getting back to recording.
So I did get a chance to run through.
Playing some shows this summer, so it's looking good.
Supremacy, you sound low. That's why they can't hear when you're asking the question. Go ahead and ask the question.
Yeah, I said I did get a chance to go through all your stuff. Am I low still? Because I don't feel like I'm.
Yeah, you sound low here. Yeah.
I said I'm low as a bitch.
Don't go.
I did get a chance to listen to a lot of your stuff, man. And you know, I've been following you guys for a minute, bro.
Really?
I the stuff that's out there, like for all the real hip hop boom bap heads. I mean, goddamn, man, there's some bangers. I love the Dive Bar album. I do like that a lot. I thoroughly listened to that like a couple times this week, man.
Thank you.
Now you said earlier. I didn't get it. Obviously, no one could hear me apparently, but you said that you worked with Sean P. What, is that like you did something? I mean, how long ago was this that you did stuff with him?
It's a crazy story. So I did this back in 2014. We had a gig up in here, a place called Essex, not too far from where I live, and it was like a kind of like a dive bar itself, but they had made it in a gig, and there were some other good acts. I think even. We had shot him. So I was doing a thing with my guy Prophet, and we had split a collab to do with Sean Price because he was always one of my favorite MCs. So I was like, I'm down because we got a good price. Yeah. And I was like, and he was like, yeah, we'll be able to shoot a video. He's gonna come into town. I'll shoot the video because he did a videography, and he also did stuff for like Prodigy and Styles P and Jada and everything. So I was like, cool, we did it. So we did it down in Baltimore City, near Franklintown Boulevard, near Poplar Grove. It's down in the city. And we shot it at the Studio 54 place, and basically went in there and got to meet Sean Price. I grabbed probably a 12-pack of beer and was drinking the whole time while I shot the video. And it was funny because we had wrote the verses and put it to a different beat that my man Tom DeLay made. And when we got there, a lot of people were on Sean Price, like on his nuts and blah, blah, blah. I wasn't. And I was like the hugest fan, like Helter Skelter posters on my wall and shit when I was young. And I wasn't, and I kind of laid back in the cut, but he was like, he came over and was like, come over here. And he told me, he was like, yo, like you bodied that verse. And that meant more to me than anything, because it was like, yo, like, here's somebody I grew up loving and listening to that told me that. So fuck the video, fuck the song. At that point, it was like, yo, Sean Price just told me I bodied the verse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right,
so,
right.
And he pulled me over to him, and he was sitting next to Bernadette when he said it, and he just like was like, yo, it was cool, man. And we got to shoot the video. We were going to put the video, but then my man just was like, come on, we gotta push it. I was like, yo, drop it, let me get a copy of the video. Then he wanted to remix the song for somebody else down, like some kind of producer down in Miami. I hated the remix, it wasn't as raw. We had two DJs, DJ Attic and Remedy, on the cut, and they killed the cuts on the original. We did a remix. I didn't like the remix. I had some dudes singing on it, and I was like, yo, I don't really feel this like the original. And that kind of pushed us back to promote it and stuff. Yeah. And then Sean Price, I think Bernadette did, and then took the verse and put it on Imperious Rex. Oh, and it's on one of the songs. It's the second verse on one of the songs on Imperious Rex, and they took it from us because I think he was looking to kind of get it out. Mm-hmm. And it was no harm done. I mean, what was I going to say? I wasn't going to fight with them or fight with Duck Down or whatever it was. Yeah. I mean, I was always a big fan. So I was like, yo, just let her have it, man. He's passed away. Yeah. He was an icon, and it was cool ever since. There was nothing ever said. There was nothing, and my man was like, what should we do? And I was like, yo, just what are we going to do? Like, leave it alone. They kind of took the verse back from us, even though we paid for it, so we never got to release the song. We still have the footage. And I told him, I said, on maybe a 10-year anniversary of his death or something, we should just still release that footage because we still have the video. With him in there, we're in there together and everything, so we still have the footage. And he always, every once in a while, he's like, Greg, we should still release that footage. I was like, we do. But just the one thing he said to me meant more than anything of that, because I had met so many rappers and artists, and met Guru and rapped and battled a kid in front of Guru one time, and And so, but Sean Price was just the most down earth, coolest person you would ever meet. He was funny. He made you laugh, and just that one moment of just meeting him and being the opportunity to do that was everything.
Yeah,
you know, more than the video, more than the song. So, what was I to say? You know, I wasn't gonna gripe about it, bitch about it. Let it go, and here we are. We're still moving. You know, so
you've been doing this shit for a while. Like, this isn't something new.
Oh no, this ain't.
I mean, if you're talking, you were rhyming with Sean P in front of Guru. Like, fuck, man, you're talking like back in the mid 2000s.
Yeah, when that Guru thing happened, they came down to Towson State down here, and he was with Black Eyed Peas. And one of my friends was like,
Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, Black Eyed Peas, and this was when they first got Fergie.
Wow.
Yeah, and Fergie was trying to steal the show, and Black Eyed Peas basically opened up for Gangstar.
Yeah,
and it was the first time I've seen Guru and Premier together, because we had opened up for Guru when he was with Solar and stuff like that a couple times. Me and this dude back here, and but never with Premier. And this was I went to this show just as a fan to see, you know, him and Premier play together. And then afterwards, they're like, "Oh, yo, Guru's outside by the bus," and he was looking for some herb, and my homeboy sold him some herb, and I was the one that took it, gave him a dub, and he was like, "Yo, I just need a dub," and I was like, "All right, I'll give it to you." And we shook hands. I put it in. He's like, "Just put it in my jacket. I want my fans to see." So I got to sell, Guru a dub, and we rapped, and this other kid was trying to battle me, and Guru didn't want to be like, you killed him or slaughtered him, because he was a fan too, but he was tapping me the whole time, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, that was cool, you know.
Damn, man. So when did you start rhyming? So you were solo, obviously, way before.
Yeah, well, I was solo. I had a group, like some cats that were from the county here in like Ellicott City, Maryland, that I grew up with this friend Mac, and we had a couple friends, and we started rapping with them, just like back when like Wu-Tang was popping. This was probably like 96. And we started rapping together, and that was back when we had no equipment. You had to rap on a tape. If you fucked up a verse, we're running it back, and then we dub over the verse for the ad-libs or the backups. You know, it was real shit you can't do nowadays. Studio's so easy nowadays. It was tough back then. And then with 5 people, the songs were like 6-minute songs, you know, everybody trying to spit 16. So, but back then, that's what we had. We had a crew there, and then I just started rapping with other crews. I had this crew called Nomadic, and then I started rapping with this dude behind me named Proton, and it was Pro and Reg, and we had some pretty good success there back in the day, and that was probably the early 2000s era. We did track with like Tame One that did pretty good on college radio back then, and but yeah, I've been at it heavily probably since like 95. And then I started making beats like right around 97.
All right. And
and here I am. Still am doing this shit. I can't leave it alone, man. I've tried to put it down, and my friends were like, "This is in your blood, bro." Like, you know. So
I think that's something, man, that we hear every time. We just did it. We had Don Pacino on last week, and he said the same thing. Like, it's the love, man. Everybody still loves the culture, loves the game, the music, and I've walked away like 3 or 4 times. I tried to fucking walk away in March, and then I'm like, man, I can't. I gotta keep going.
I did it last year. I was pretty depressed with what I was going through personally, and I had some arguments with friends and everything, and I just gave it up for a little bit, and then it only lasted for 2 months. And the dude behind me, he's just laughing at me. He's like, dude, you know, he's like. We had some words, and I was like, man, he was like, yeah, sounds like you're back at it. You're recording again for people and all this shit. I'm like, you know, but I tried, but, you know, I just don't think my people around me and my supportive group would let me go, you know, and I was like, man, I can't leave it. Like, it's part of me. And Don Pacino, he was dope. Like, we had the opportunity to work with him.
Yeah, that track is hot.
Yeah. And I was surprised he liked that beat, because I made that beat, and I was like, I sent it to him with other beats that I thought were doper, and he was like, nah, that's the beat I want to use. So, you know, it was cool that I had an opportunity to work with him, because I always loved Killer Army, you know, and he was like my second favorite MC. You know, Killer Sin was the one that, you know, I love, but yeah, I always liked Al Pacino too.
That's dope, man. So
So yeah,
on the dive bar, right?
Mhm.
Production wise, aside from you, who else is on there?
Dichter, this dude Dichter 2 Productions out of Germany. He's been in our camp for a while, also since the early 2000s, and he's always like been so generous and so dope, like as a producer, that we always use him as an in-house producer for our albums. And so he's basically part of GAWDS because he's one of our main. I put him over me because I love making beats, but I'll be like, no, you're doper than me. He'll be like, no, you're dope too, bro. Don't get it twisted. I'm like, no, but he holds it down for us, man. And he gives everybody in my camp beats. And it's like free. You know, we don't pay nothing for it. Like, I just give him the royalties or his distro. And, you know, but he's a monster. And he's helped us for a long time. And we've used his material for a long time. So I'm very thankful for that, you know. And there's who else I got Thanos Beats on there.
I'm about to ask you about that.
Oh yeah, Thanos, yeah, he's dope.
Yeah,
he's
and
dope.
that was a collab we were gonna can called The Cleanup. That was probably on the chopping block for the album, but then like we've got so much good response from that, and I was like, because it's kind of like gritty, and I love that beat, and I was surprised that we got that good response from that. And then we got Stu Bangers on that album. We did a song called Get Up the Stu, and that was dope too. I did that with my man Paul's One. So me and this dude Paul's One out in California. If you ever heard of him, he's a great guy too.
Yeah, Paul's One is dope.
Yeah,
he's about to get into that.
Man, he's helped us a lot through this music journey too, man. And I hope the same. Yeah, gig up here or something, and get a gig up here. If you had to go back to Cali, we went there once, played a gig, but we're trying to do it again. But great guy, man. He's a friend in this music shit, and I can honestly say that.
Dope.
So where is the dive
tell us
bar?
about the collab with I'm sorry, tell us about the collab with E the Mad Assassin.
Oh, so that was so I was doing a push through one of our PR guys, and I asked him, I'm like, yo, I don't want to go and get like a collab from like the people I wanted to work with like too much money. I didn't want to put out all this money. I was like, yo, who's an up and coming artist that I could pay? This is my budget, you know, and I could pay this much for it. And he was like, he gave me 3 artists. He gave me Chung, E the Mad Assassin, and something. So I checked out all the artists. And it's not that I didn't like the other 2 artists because I thought they were dope. But E the Mad Assassin kind of stuck with me. And I really dug his vibe. And when I hit him up, I was like, yo, like, I really fuck with your shit. I'm trying to do a collab. He was working with one of the same PR guys. And he was like, I was like, yo, gave me your number. Yeah. Can we work? And he was like, yeah, let me check your shit out. Like their stuff. I like this stuff. And he was like, I was like, look, man, just let me know your price because I know what it is. And he said, don't worry about a price. He said, I fuck with you. Let's get it done. He was like, just do the push. So I said, all right, fair enough. So on that, I did the push. It was on me, and you know, we liking that, you know, joint, and real great dude, man. So he was real cool to collab with. So and I know he's doing his thing.
Salute. Yeah, man. Salute.
Yeah.
Salute to E the Mad Assassin, man. He's been grinding for a minute, man. We've been seeing his grind for a minute. And when you was talking about the PR, when you was talking about your PR guy, is that our favorite PR guy that we all love, Jerry Graham?
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorites now. But no, this is another guy. So I can't say that. Okay. They're kind of PR though, I guess, you know, than Jerry. But no, it's another guy. But it is you know, Jordan. So
Jordan. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I do and Jerry's been great to us too, and he's done wonders for us. So we're appreciative of both of them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm appreciative where I'm at. You know, just trying to grind harder. We need to get our numbers up. There's things we got to do, and we got to stay more consistent. So, you know, there's work on our end.
You guys are going in the right direction, though, man. We've been seeing your name a lot, pop up a lot in a lot of different places. You know what I mean? So, salute to you for your grind and your whole team. You know what I mean? Y'all got a plan and y'all set forth and y'all moving forward. So salute to y'all for that.
Yeah.
Salute to y'all too, man. And I appreciate y'all for what y'all done and supporting this underground hip hop scene tremendously, man. And having the charts that help us artists pay. You pave the way for us that help us have a platform to be on. So that makes us want to strive more to do that, because y'all getting your name out there too, and it is shown. And it helps the smaller artists like us be able to have, like I said, that platform to build on, and that's great.
We appreciate that. We appreciate the fact that you give us that acknowledgement, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like this whole radio station, like the five of us, you know what I'm saying, this DJ Supremacy and B-Nuts, who's not here with us at the moment, they started the station, but then they met us along the way, who was me as an MC, Cortona P, Mr. Ripley's also an MC, and Cinematic is a producer. So he met us all, and we all became a family, and we've been on this show, on this journey, and just trying to give the underground artists the same light that we've been trying to get our whole lives. So, you know what I'm saying? Just the fact that we able to be a part of this is big to us, you know what I mean? So thank you for sharing your story with us, you know what I mean? Like the fact that this was able to happen, because we wasn't even sure if it was going to happen, to be honest with you. Like we were like up and down with it. We wasn't sure what was going to happen.
But I really appreciate it. I appreciate y'all having me on, man, for real. That means a lot.
Yeah, no doubt, man. This was dope. This was a dope conversation, brother. This is a really dope conversation. We learned a lot from you, and it ain't over. We're not done talking. I'm just saying, thank you for giving us your time and giving us your story. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate that shit.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, what other artists from Baltimore are you working with? Is there a heavy underground hip hop scene out there?
There is. There's a lot of dope ass artists from Baltimore here, man. Baltimore is a hating city in some ways, but in some ways it's a lot of love. So
all our cities is. All our cities are.
Hell yeah.
That's the American way. What are you talking about?
Yeah. But in Baltimore, what I will say is they recognize, people recognize when you're doing things, and you'll always get that respect. And there's no wild shit going on. Nobody talking out the side of their neck, really. Everybody's trying to build unity. There's some really dope artists from Baltimore that have really came up and done well. A couple of them I mentioned tonight, a couple of them from my camp. I knew like Jay Royale's one that's killing it, and I've known him. We were friends. We grew up in the same area, and some of my friends are really close with him, but he's a good dude, and he makes good hip hop, and
hell yeah.
And I'm like, so there's artists like him that are shining. Like I said, the Dirt Platoons, the Old Conscious that are really doing well.
Wow, they dope, man.
Those guys,
dudes just, woo.
And those are the guys, man, that that give you that friendly competition, or give you something to be like, damn, there's people out here really doing this shit, and they're good dudes. So it's like they might not recognize me, but I recognize them, and I appreciate them for building the scene up, for helping us build Baltimore as a name, and we just got to keep on going. So there's respect there, and like I said, a lot of friends like in my crew are like friends with them, so it's like there's love there in between the
6 degrees.
Yeah, exactly, like to the point where they grew up with them and they show in our house all the time. And like I said, I remember Jay when he was young. I call him J Rock. And so it's like, we know who's really good artists. There was a group called Gritty Gang that a lot of my street side of our crew ran with, and a lot of them artists were really dope. King Quan is a dope artist you should check for from Baltimore. He's real dope, man. He's on our last album, Gloria. He's sick. There's some other cats, like I said, Fat Boy, that's really dope. It doesn't get some of these cats don't get a lot of notoriety, but if they're in my camp, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to help get their name out too.
Send that music over to us, man. I will, because
we're
that's what we We trying to build with every region, man. You know what I mean? Like every region we trying to build with, because we trying to make Rock City a planet. You know what I'm saying? So send that music in.
I will. I'm gonna send it. I'll send it to you guys personally, and I'm trying to get better with that too. Instead of just having our PR guys send it out, send it to you guys personally, so you get first dibs. You know, and then same with y'all, man. Like if y'all rap and shit, like I'll send y'all beats, man. Like,
oh yeah, we rap. Hell yeah.
I don't rap.
We gonna talk after this. You know what I'm saying? Make sure
we gonna definitely
make
link
sure we
up.
all follow each other. You know what I'm saying?
But that's how we building this ecosystem. We building an underground algorithm, man. Everybody just connecting in. Nobody's egotistical and all that bullshit.
Man.
You know?
Yeah, we about the music, man. That's all we about. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
getting the underground artists heard, man. To be honest, you know what I'm saying. That's why we going live on like how many different streams right now. We got YouTube live, we had Instagram live earlier, Twitch live. We going everywhere. We trying to make this big. The underground is shining right now, but we just trying to give it a bigger light as much as we can. You know what I'm saying? To all the artists that may not be heard in places like Shea 45 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's stations like ours that's gonna play your music. You know what I mean? So make sure you submit your music to Rock City Radio on a weekly basis, and you'll be heard, man. As long as you doing that music that's dope, that's sounding like what we pump every week, then you know what I'm saying, we're gonna play your shit. So
we got some new gems in the vault, so I'll make sure you guys are first to listen to it. You know, even if it's from the guys that I'm helping out, builder or God shit. You know.
Okay.
Some of this stuff, you know, you might like.
We definitely,
man.
That's what we here for.
We always working, you know, and we are linked in with a lot of other MCs and producers that's always working. Like it's everybody with the same determined idea is just linking in. You know what I mean?
And most of the people you hear on the show tonight, a lot of
we link in with them.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's what you got to do. That's how you build it. And like I said, you guys are much appreciated for what you guys give artists like us, you know, and I always want to support the small guy and the big guy, but always love the smaller person to build. Somebody that's got the passion, got the desire, and they want to build. And those are people I want to work with. I think I called somebody about, like, as I deal with my parents' shit, medical shit, and I take care of their finances and all. Right now, because my mom has Alzheimer's and it's crazy. But they have a house down in like Rehoboth Beach, and I try to keep that house afloat. And there was a guy called today. I was like, you know, he wanted to remove junk. And then one guy called, and he was a bigger company, and then there was a smaller company, and the smaller company, he was like, well, I'm just a little guy, bro. It's just me. So I don't know if you like helping the smaller guy or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But that was like a cool pitch to me, because I was like, yeah, because why help corporate when you can help these other guys build, and they could maybe build in the corporate one day, you know?
Science,
and we need that. We need more people like, you know.
We need it back to that, you know. That's what we need in this country. Is people's independence. Get back to your independence.
I want to give this guy a chance now, even, you know. And I like to say it's all about price, but you know, I want to give this guy a chance now for the sale to remove this out of the house.
He was honest to you. You know what I'm saying? He came in, it was honest to you from jump. So you gotta respect that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly, man. So that was dope. That was dope to me.
Yeah.
Nah, man,
this is good, man.
Yeah,
Supremacy.
I mean, basically, you know, kind of what you just said is just really why B Nuts and I mean, I wish he was here, but this is why we started doing this shit, why we built the station, why, you know, like, everything that we're not MCs. Like, this is just strictly for the love of the music and what we all, I mean, you obviously have been around since the 90s, so you probably are as old as the rest of us, but
no,
you know what I'm saying? Like we wanted to bring back something that we feel is missing. You know what I'm saying? It's even on the bigger platforms. Like, yeah, they have a couple shows, but there's not a whole station dedicated to just this stuff, to just the underground, the boom bap. The guys like you know, all of you that are still grinding and loving the shit out of, I'm not grinding, I hate using that word, but like still doing this out of the love of the game, you know what I mean? And
that's what it is, man. I mean, probably do this when I'm 60, 70 years old, so I don't feel like I can do it anymore, or my lyrics ain't anybody else's or whatever. But I would still love producing or just being involved. You know, I got younger artists around me. Got this girl named Brina that's really dope. And she's like a sponge. She's great to work with, and she's so talented, bro. And it's like, and she's only like in her 20s, you know. And I'm like, damn. And I got a couple of them around me like that. And those, and all I can be to them is try to be some sort of a mentor, you know, and give them what I know, my allowance, pass it off to them, because I'm all about helping people too, especially if I see that they got it, you know, and she's got it. There's people that you just know it's like the shining they have.
Does she rhyme? She rhyme or sing?
She rhymes. It's more current, like more trappy stuff, like more in style, a little bit more commercial vibe. But she's dope. You should check her. Her name's Brina.
She have bars? I mean, can she spit though?
Brina LeBar. Oh yeah, she can spit. She's nice. She's nice. She can hop on some hip hop shit. Like if I produce for her, she hop on some shit. She's nice. Yeah. She's fucking dope, man. And her name's Brina LeBar. You check her out. Yeah. But she's great to work with.
Because Cortona and I we're I don't know how familiar you are. We did a mixtape. We have our first volume we put out earlier this year, and the concept was taking 90s beats and putting underground dudes all over them. So we got volume 2 that we've been working on, and we're looking for female MCs to get on there.
Yo, send it my way. I'll send her. She'll drop on it. I'll tell, because it ain't no thing. I'll just be like, get on this.
All right.
We're gonna make that. We're gonna take you up on that.
Yeah, sure. Not, like tomorrow.
Tomorrow, send it to me tonight, man. I'm telling you.
I got you. We got you tonight. As soon as we get off the air, I got you.
Yeah, and I'll send it to her right away. Trust me. Yeah, she was up last night, so you know we're working on shit. I ain't got a blunt. I just smoke a bowl here. So
that's all right, man.
If she got any material, like any boom bap material at all, something you might have produced for her, send that to the station too, so we can get that played too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. As far as you just songs or beats.
Yeah, like but more our sound, not the new trappy shit, but like boom bap shit. You know, if she got anything produced by you or something like that.
Yeah, she does. There's a couple of tracks. I'm trying to get her involved more too. Sometimes she'll be over here. She'll be like, "That's too boom bap for me." I'm like, "Come on."
Nah, it's understandable. It's understandable.
Like, yeah, because I can jump on her side. I don't like too much. It ain't where my heart's at. You know what I'm saying? But I can jump on her side, and I'm like, "Oh, come on, yo." Only if you know, because I got this side. I can help her get involved a little bit, and but yeah. But I can do it. I'll just be like, yo, this will be a good thing for you. Jump.
Yeah, it's important for her to understand the importance of like, for her to be recognized in the essence first before she takes that leap. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. And that's why I said she's like a sponge, so she'll get it. When I tell her, be like, look, you're good. You know, I'm putting my stamp. Go ahead, you know? So,
no doubt.
Yeah. She's there's a couple artists. There's another dude named Cliff that's dope too, that is young too, and but she's got it. She's got the it factor.
No doubt. Yeah, definitely, because we definitely need a couple of female MCs for something we got in mind that we already got cooking up. You know what I mean? So definitely we'll link up after this and we'll talk about it. But yeah, man, this has been great, man. I've been loving it to hear your story. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we were able to make this happen is great, man. I'm happy about this. You know what I mean?
Thank y'all for having me.
Usually, no question. We usually do a tribute set for the artists that we interviewed. We wasn't sure what was going on, so we didn't put that together. You know what I'm saying? But we'll definitely make sure that on the next go run, if you got the whole team with you, you know what I'm saying, we'll do a part 2 and bring the whole squad with you, and we'll do a whole tribute set. Just let the people know, you know what I'm saying? But
so
I'll make sure
play some of your music.
Hold up, I got
at least 3 of us. At least 3 of us. But I
have 10 tracks that I'm gonna play that I had picked out. And I'll go through them and we'll play. I'll do a mini set, and then all right, and then we'll come back after that. If you can hang if you want, like we tell everybody, if you want to hang through, then you're good. we don't give it. We own this shit, so we can do whatever the fuck we want. We can be on for 12 hours.
So you did a little sneaky tribute set, huh? You ain't tell nobody you did a little. You did a little sneaky mini.
Listen,
so I really appreciate that, man.
Bro,
that's dope.
That is really appreciated, man. Because I didn't expect that, and I was just thankful to be here.
Listen,
no question, man.
When the guys tell me that someone's coming on, I start doing my homework. I already knew who you guys were because I've been talking to you guys for a while, or with Jerry too. I've been talking to him, but I went through some. I only went through a handful of albums, but like for what I picked so far, I was like, man, this shit was so good. I don't want to not play what I have. I didn't mix it yet. I'm gonna do it while we're just sitting here hanging out, but it was so good that I'm like. I can't not play it.
Get going to work on here.
That's all right, man.
But I will keep this on live so I can listen to it because I really appreciate that. So my phone's is going to sit here while I watch that.
Okay.
And try to fuck with him in the booth. You know what I'm saying? But
no question.
But yeah, I always overload my plate to say the least, man. But it's a way of keeping my sanity, especially with music, man. That's my release. So
it's a good problem to have, bro.
Yeah.
Especially with what I got on, it's been helpful that I just stay active, man.
No doubt.
That's a big part of it.
But yeah, man. So you picked out 10 tracks, right, from the GAWDS, and you're about to set it off right now in a minute, so people can go.
That's what's up.
Tune in live. Tune in live on YouTube, on Twitch, on X, on everything, man, except Instagram because they're acting fucking funny.
No, I got back on
Instagram.
Now we're back on the ground. Yeah.
Also, sorry, excuse me, Instagram. I don't want to say anything to offend you.
Oh shit. Partners Instagram.
Yeah, man. So share that with me. I'll even put it up. I'm interested to see what 10 tracks you picked out.
All right.
Because I always like to hear what people think. Because there's some tracks that I think, and I'm like, I don't really. That's not my favorite, or I don't really like that one that too much. And some other people be like, yo, that's the dopest shit you got. Like what the fuck, like. So that's dope that you did your research. So I really appreciate that, man.
No doubt, man. Just make sure you hit up Supremacy after you hear the tribute, like on your phone or whatever. Hit him up and give him your feedback. Let him know what you thought about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Appreciate that.
Send that music in. That's all. Just keep us every week. We can stay on the playlist. That's what we like to hear.
I will, and my camp will send you this shit too, man. We'll get everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
With the GAWDS camp, and like I said, I got my dude right behind me, Pete the Dark Truth, and you got Sunny Reds.
You keep mentioning him, but he's like a shadow in the background. We haven't seen yet. He wants to pop in and say what's up to the people.
Hey, what's up, man? They gotta see you though. Say, there you go. You're in the back.
What's good, fam? What's good? What's your name?
Pete the Dark Truth.
All right, peace, man. Peace, Rock City Radio.
Peace.
I'll be checking all
some music.
Yeah,
he's down here drinking all my alcohol. I over here, I was like, he's drinking my alcohol downstairs. So now,
I want to check out the God songs you put up. I'm gonna share them and link up with y'all and everything, man. I love what y'all
no doubt, man. Hit us up, man. Follow Rock City Radio on Instagram, and from there you'll see all of our names tagged in all the posts. So just make sure you follow all of us, bro.
Man.
All right, word up. Peace.
That's appreciated.
Peace.
Yeah, man.
So man, you ready to go with this Supremacy?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Yeah, let's go. I want to hear the couple.
So at least set off the first track so we can see his reaction with the first track before he leaves us.
I'm starting with Ain't Losing.
Order or anything, I'm sure, but I just want to hear what he got. Yeah, definitely.
No, I'm gonna start with.
He waiting. Look, he ain't going nowhere. He waiting right now. He wants to.
I got. Supremacy. And I'm delaying. He said he wanted to be here. Now you're gonna be here to midnight.
All right, I'm kicking it off with Ain't Losing, and then we'll go. And I'm not gonna tell the rest of them. I'll just go from there. But I got 10. I counted them out.
That's great, yo. That's great. My boy Neil did that beat.
All right, you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this, man. Peace, brother. Thank you for coming on. And you, like I said, you're more than welcome to hang as long as you want. And you're more than, and like B and I usually say, it's usually B that says this, but like, now you're part of the family. If you ever want to come on for anything, just let one of us know, and we'll send you the link. All right?
And I will. And And I want you to meet the other crew too, man, because they have some good stories. So next time we get on, I'll lay in the back. You heard my story. I'll lay in the back a little bit, let them talk, because they're comedic as well, and they got some good input. You know.
What's your name on the gram, fam? Make sure you before you leave. Make sure you give all your socials and all that shit.
So check it out. It's at GAWDS_410.
Yep.
That's at GAWDS GAWDS_410 on Instagram. And my personal one is at Reggie Runt on Instagram, and that's REGGYRUNT. My name is Regulus. I'm with the crew GAWDS. I appreciate Rock City Radio for having us. Salute, as always, for supporting us, for having this platform for other artists to build on. And y'all doing it, man. So, I see y'all name popping up all the time. So that's a blessing.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's what we want to hear. Our names popping up everywhere.
So y'all doing the right thing, man. Keep it live for the culture. Keep it for cats like us that need y'all. You know, because we need y'all.
We keeping the flag waving together.
We need y'all too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. Ready?
Yeah. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Peace.
Turn your radio up. You're listening to Bars and Beats Weekly with the Fab Five. Let's go! DJ Supremacy, Peanut, Cinematic, Mr. Ripley, and Gratona P.
I'm telling y'all right now, we ain't losing, son. We ain't losing.
Yeah. It's that motherfucking gutter shit. Punch you in your fucking face rap. Punching this shit. Face is for lips. GAWDS. You gon' feel this right here, you know, GAWDS. Punching it in your face is for lips. Yo, who you laughing at? This not battle rap. Those lavish acts of He-Man without the battle cat. I rattle hats like jazz with some pizzazz. Get the dough in the bag, got the gold in the stash. Fast delivery, vividly create a symphony. Lifted me above clouds, we risen with Christ imagery. Fight differently, Mike tempted me, hype energy. Nice gifted me, right instantly, right chemistry. Man, it's opening day, shit, let's play ball. Your front man sweet like Van Halen with Hagar. I'm more like me, raw, if you're boring, you need golf. Put your fist up, you got the balls, we can tee off. We on a wildlife journey in a pure bliss. Raw spit, you call quits, man, get off this. Boss shit, flawless, this is offense. Playing in this game, you wanna score, but you lost, bitch. And you can't fist fight, so you gun proud. I roll up on your block, no silence, smoking dumb loud. 100 mass convicts armed, ready to dumb out. Take the L, take the zero, bitch, this is shut out.
I don't know what's on your mind whenever you walk around and you thinking about me. The only thing I know for sure is we get in the dough and you should never cross me. Cause I ain't stupid, I ain't losing. You try and using, but I ain't moving. I've been doing arm curls, pull-ups in the bench press. Nigga, this is my world. I'm pulling up in the tent Lex and then flex. I'm fucking on shorty a friend next. I've been stepped. You can see it all in my sick text. If it's not apparent, my bitch is a short looker. I bet on all black. Harris or Cory Booker, you a corny nooker. My chick, she got the Sony with her. Got a homie with her. You better hope it's an on the system. I've been bombing niggas off to my sonic bubonic. Tell me who want it, plutonic. I spit this vomit, it's coming out of my stomach. I'm bombing out from the comments. I call them out in the comments. I'm balling out when I want it. She never counting my comments. Too tough for too long. Screwed up a few songs. Booed up, but boo gone. A new dusk, a new dawn. So nigga, what the fuck is you on? Your bus gone and you bluffing cause your muscle ain't strong. Now I don't know what's on your mind whenever you walk around and you thinking about me. The only thing I know for sure is we get in the dough and you should never cross me. Cause I ain't stupid, I ain't losing. You try and using, but I ain't moving. I ain't moving. I ain't losing.
I'm finished when I had to say I can continue on. Hey, Jesus.
6 feet, nigga, too close. In the sun to become part of the rapture. Gods are the cause of the awesome, but then also disaster. Call me the pastor, replicate the thoughts of this rapper. Y'all get caught up in the closets and it's all a distraction. The orbit of the moon will always cause a reaction, and if you correlate the two, you'll always know what is cracking. I'm incorporating patience, I've been waiting for action. Cause it's written on some pages, doesn't make it exact. It's gonna fade to black and you gon' turn into dust. So what matters right now is what you learning from us. The new center of your focus, you know it's Copernicus. I was hopeless until I focus, I'm woke and I'm turning up. So, how will you know when you learned enough? I've been yearning for some discernment, to earn it is really tough. They bury you with the burden, the worry of burning up, and then hurry you with the worry. Don't worry, you're serving us.
I'm rapturing, using my imagination. The cause and the women, just a big infatuation. It's the money and the glory that will be my motivation. Tell another story of our lives in a dream. And I'm rapturing, using my imagination. The cause and the women, just a big infatuation. It's the money and the glory that will be my motivation. Tell another story of our lives in a dream. Rapturing, yeah, we rapturing, rupturing. I don't have to sin to keep rapturing. We rapturing in mass again, just have to believe. Electromagnetic radiation exerted from this quasar. This kind of define stars align, no we ain't far. It's time to outline what's written on this freight car. Not the only one who thought this train needed a paint job. Wrote my style on, my proud on, I'm on radar. Lost all my chips while I was hitting on a face card. In the casino with amigos here at Ray Charles. From San Bernardino back to Reno trying to play large. Stakes made mistakes, these to break, so we take off. In an El Camino with Latinos make up cake dawn. With the fattest asses and the nipple shaped like acorns. Living like Gambinos with libidos like we make porn. In casinos with Catito till it breaks dawn. Game on, these guards will deliver like it's Avon. Cardio and audio, that's in the purest waveform. This stuff with trouble brings the blues like Stevie Ray Vaughan. Rapturing, using my imagination. The cause and the women, just a big infatuation. It's the money and the glory that will be my motivation. Tell another story of our lives in a dream. And I'm rapturing, using my imagination. The cause and the women, just a big infatuation. It's the money and the glory that will be my motivation. In mass again, just happen in a dream. Yeah, we rapturing, rupturing. I don't have to sin to keep rapturing. We rapturing in mass again, just have to win. Yeah, we rapturing, rupturing. I don't have to sin to keep rapturing. We rapturing in mass again, just have to
is a way of life. Try to make a snake move, won't see the day of light. Clowns fuck around, get poked with a rusty knife. Raised in the slums, bare knuckles, we had a fight. Fuck around, get stuffed in the concrete. Silence when the dawn speak. Black mask, hoodies and guns, nigga, we mob Z. I'm an intellectual thug, I'm trying to make it out. Kept a hammer like a laborer, nigga, don't make me take it out. I kill tracks for a living, so does my apprentice. Every line I write in my pad is like a death sentence. Ain't too many fucking with P upon the mic device. Even if you're bringing the heat, nigga, I'm twice as nice. Got tons of energy, nigga, I'm twice as hype. So tell a friend to tell a friend that it's him again. Terrorizing tracks and it's all for the Benjamins. I got a hunger for the mic. I got a hunger for the mic. I got a hunger for the mic. Stay plotting. Yesterday went grenade shopping.
They disrespect, it's pathetic. You dreaded the day you left to hide. They hopeless, I spray these vultures with pesticides. Cause y'all not thugging, y'all be bugging. Best describe, not a set alive. The challenge guards better step aside. Let's step a line, we can get them fired. Out of cannon, we can let it fly. Get them wet and left to dry. Live another day or let him die. And let his mother praise kept alive, his body unidentified. Kill tracks, ball, set the bar, then it's genocide. With Don Pacino, we get lethal and intensified. Through all the evil, thread the needle, web the lies. Interested vibe, contagious when the session's live. We give a best to God, our repertoire's invested large. And we've evolved around the sun, moon, planet, stars. Did not advance this far for the devil just to take us off. That team and walking away like we paid them off. On guard, weapons heavy in a schoolyard. And if you don't know, we on the low, but up the score.
I got a hunger for the mic. I got a hunger for the mic. I got a hunger for the mic. My appetite strike late at night. Stay plotting. Yesterday went grenade shopping.
No acapella, nobody flyer than my propeller. You driving Eller, I'm Mr. Miyagi, y'all patella. Slightly fella, these psychedelic, I'm psychedelic. And I'm like a relic, not Machiavellic, but y'all can feel it. I'm the realest, you know I'm fearless from my appearance. So I'm bed backing it, red tagging it like it's clearance. And the mere fact that I'm here zapping is quite serious. And some weird bastards said we're slacking with tight lyrics. I rear back at a clear slap where his beard at. Fucking puppeteers, yeah, I'm roughing your Buccaneers hat. Knuckle plucking suckers, they tumbling like a beer cat. A shucking Uncle Ruckus get muffled, I know you fear that. My audio and my dialogue, Messiah hard. Call me Mario, spitting fireballs with fire guard. Buying for, how could they triumph when we ain't trying hard? Start the new year with some woo wear. be, I pinpoint the melody. That bitch compelling me. She yelling when I go hella deep. Tell her free, you can tell I'm G like a felony. I fell asleep cause you fellas weak and you fell to pieces. You smell the feces, I'm the shit, kid, that's the thesis. You on the bleachers and the bench, kid, but had to meet us. You cop the features with your rent, kid, that's egregious. You cop the police with your friend, bid, ask for Jesus. Man, pass the reefer, just ask the people, they know the vibes. I coincide with the moment, just like the show is live. My bros arrive for the code, I'm so cold inside. I'll post wherever I go, you know them hoes arrive so fly. I'm like what you expect, I'm on the move. No time, I got to pick up this check. You born to lose, no shine, but my niggas is next. The tours do, yo rhyme, but them niggas a mess and they whores too, nigga.
I just wanna know what was true. What did you expect? What were you gonna do? We're gonna climb now. We ain't going for time out. Toss your rhymes out, and then show me the proof. What did you expect? We have the same view. We're gonna grind now. Finna ride out. I'ma sign out.
Yo, talk out your ass, fucking gas, but y'all ain't shit. I've been at the stable feasting, y'all been eating paint chips. Pupils dilated, violated, needing rape kits. You technophile, pedophiles, gorillas going ape shit. The day trips, I shape shift, make hits with plain kicks. Sipping lemonade with a grenade up in Cambridge. A plain bitch, looking like she wanna play my game. It's getting kinda hectic, I will set it, can't refrain. They complaining, she flapping gums, acting some explaining. She don't have a job, no money, and a car payment. Amazing, I be getting low, limo shaking, no limo faking. Not what Jamaicans we tasting. Rum in the slum, stashing guns in the bacon. Bums chasing the high, and I'm chasing you guys. Show I'm hating the vibes, but there's hate in your eyes. Plus your mind's a better rise, got the guards energized.
I just wanna know what was true. What did you expect? What were you gonna do? We're gonna climb now. We ain't gonna put time out. Toss your rhymes out, and then show me the proof. What did you expect? We have the same view. We're gonna grind now. Finna ride out. I'ma sign out. Don't turn me down, hood now, unless you wanna piss off the whole crowd. Hey now, well alright.
I told Alexa play Wu-Tang forever and then Aquemini. Niggas out here looking pathetic, can't put they pen to mine. Every time, you can forget it, I think it's dinner time. I minimize stepping with peasants, my S is energized. Skipping live, straight to confession and next you hypnotize. Bitches send me texts of they breasts and they inner thighs. Synchronize, if we stay connected, we get the winning prize. When I die, maybe my methods will be identified. From 10 to 9, I was obviously with a friend of mine. We near the finish line, I could cross it at any time. I'm with a gritty rhyme, revolving with city crime. I'm sharing witty rhymes and it cost me a pretty dime. Maybe nickel at times, but she gave the pickle a grind. See, I can taste the bitch and then take the shit on the mind. This where the greatest live and still they enable them all the time. I ain't made it big, but I am amazing and hard to find, nigga.
Tell me you don't like this sound. I got my family and they all around. Hey DJ, don't turn me down, unless you wanna piss off the whole crowd. Hey DJ, don't turn me down. Hey DJ,
Can't believe I'm under stress. Got a loaded 9 under vest. Nonetheless, I create space for 100 guests and move in the crowd, gunning like a running vet. Unimpressed, very seldom I'm not in a ton of mess. Can't have my father living poorly with his son's regrets. Looking like Balboa when I run these steps. I'm obsessed. Fuck a yacht, catch me fishing on the Thunder Jet. All by my lonesome, sipping, waiting for the sun to set. They run a test in the countries we the guinea pigs. Be the whiz, not these cartoons soft as Winnie is. I'm mostly Irish, but I'll show you where the guineas live. I've seen a lot of violence, solid, it just seems to fit. Within the street code, I run in this town and street clothes at beast mode. I'm loving the sound, hunting them down the feast bowl. Enough to conquer all my demons and unleash souls. Reach gold, but looking for the diamond that's beneath cold.
Tell me you don't like this sound.
down. Mash up back alley where the fun go down. Drop your belongings in the pot like a gumbo pal. Or your spirit fly away with a Dumbo smile. Yeah. I was in the back blocks, hitting Poppy for the light work. Where the fuck the plug? Yeah, I'm out here in a night lurk. Couple zips, okay, yeah, that might work. But the figure hits you, motherfucker, and it might jerk. Look stupid, just don't be dumb. A lot of cats got killed, Doug, don't be them. A lot of stats out here, Doug, don't be one. I robbed this whole fucking block till there won't be none. Gun butterman in the nose and the blood gon' run. With a stash, bout to clash with me one-on-one. Barrel out your eyebrow, you won't see your son. Slide it out real smooth when my man going dumb. That's what my life's like. Motel, small ass town. Big Memphis, small ass brown. Little coke, lot of cut, and them tall ass valves. I was doing crunk ball and I was all down south. Yeah, put a bitch on a green dot, pimp that out. Lot of dudes on the line want to simp that out. Shelby out and Shelby, yeah, they just tip that mouth. 2 bitches real quick, but we drip that out. Yeah, yeah.
Time you could consider us close. Niggas was folk and I was co-signing shit that you wrote. Spit every quote, G-code, you was keeping me woke. Your scene babe, she was doing the most. She toast, you can roll like you was the breadwinner. You a joke and we know you was never a breadwinner. Take a stroll in the cold, my soul is the dead winter. I'm about to post your hoe so you know she prepared dinner. Yeah, nigga, the consequences bigger. Don't you get the scripture? How I just dismissed you out the picture. I was flipping out, pissed about all the shit you was tripping about. We don't gotta feel the same, you should've took a different route. I listed doubts for you, scripted and listed out. You ain't listen out, I'm at the point I'ma hit your mouth. So quit the bitch and pal, all you niggas is figured out. Snitching middle child, I'm getting good with them riddles now. Nah, you know we ain't. Nah, you know we ain't. Nah, you know we ain't cool. Nah, you know we ain't. Nah, you know we ain't. Nah, you know we ain't.
Trigger finger itchy, blowing green up in Hindu market. Sharps as nice ginsu that'll tear through your freshest garments. And what I've been through make the next man sick, I promise. This type of carnage have a bloody up and piss and vomit. Well shit, I'm honest, don't deserve that type of conflict. It's nonsense, it's constant, jargon, no pardon. And y'all too worried about trolling Twitter comments. They stalking, we waiting, or action, be patient. I'm not here to talk, there will be no conversation. We be spitting like clips of ammunition with persuasion. Invasion, aliens, pure domination. Abomination of your radio or TV station. If we relating, you hating and I'm creating. You could blow me like a saxophone, this here for taking. And that's the true shit, that's the scoop, that's the booth. And if you tripping when you get in, you get out and get the boot. Shifty pack, out for hunger due to knowledge. We some scholars and some nifty cats with claws piercing through your itchy back. And if I give you 25 on your books, I'm getting 50 back. And 50 down is a crispy stack. And then there's gifted match. We're gonna catch you slipping, watch you hit the mat. We see you pimping different. Go ahead, get the snatch. But now you tripping, Homer Simpson. You've been hitting crack. You squares stick together, call them Rice Krispie stacks. I'll get the bows tied on bitches like they Christmas wrap.
They saying pen is back, let me put on my pimpin' hat. Shit is crack, I heard you was tripping. Don't make me get distracted. To stick the facts, I'm still wondering why these niggas rap. Shit is trash, it come in abundance, they wanna get the cash. Now picture that, this is nothing, I'm well equipped as that. Known to snap, take a photograph like Nickelback.
When we come through, you all should know what to do. Don't get us too riled up, we might start aiming at you. When we come through, you all should know what to do. Don't get us too riled up, we might start aiming at you.
The image dependence, we known as winners. Colder than winter, no co-defendants, and it's so tremendous. No photo finish, so you know it's a clinic. I know you're mobile old school, so you over your minutes.
No, this is horrendous, and you're the apprentice. And in my district court, this assault, and you're on the benches.
It's no guest list, I'm way too aggressive. I came to wreck it, pave the directions. You know these flames that came with a lesson.
A shame and a blessing came with a vengeance on a Pharaoh's throne. While you sitting in your chair alone, carry on.
Her pheromones fucking me up, can't leave a hair
The
alone.
basic instincts to keep it above.
We sharing stones.
They blow hard like tornadoes, fuck a baritone. Making bad choices, hearing voices through the gramophone.
So understand I can't condone all your rambling, damn it. No fucking amulet, I can handle it, jamming when I'm alone.
When we come through, you all should know what to do. Don't get us too riled up, we might start aiming at you. When we come through, you all should know what to do. Don't get us too riled up, we might start aiming at you. When we come through, you all should know what to do. Don't get us too riled up, we might start aiming at you. When we come through, you all should know what to do. Don't get us too riled up, we might start
I don't like
aiming
to be
at
like
you.
everybody else. Or never stoop so low as to be fashionable. That's the easiest thing in the world.
With every verse I kick another curse I lift. Trying to birth a gift, the merciless Copernicus, suburban twist with urban grit. Perks and sniff versus oxycodone dirt you itch. That nervous twitch creeping up your spine, feeling worthlessness.
You heard I'm slick and learned it quick. Observe the words I spit. Converting the reversion. Check the birds who wanna twerk on dick. Converging click. My niggas emerging on the verge of rich. We heard you spit in person. You a person. That's your burger
Hey yo,
flip.
my verbiage is courteous. Can be quite disturbing as the feeling to the beat is complete. Or I just murder shit. Materials bacterial. Now call it tuberculous. Serving this platter, y'all cadavers we can't flourish with.
Shit is hurtful till I'm puffing that purple, cause I'm a herbalist. Encourage it. If I don't observe it, I'm bringing turbulence. Maybe you ain't heard of it. Yes, you ain't concerned with it. The burner spits clips that you earn it permanent. Shit is hurtful till I'm puffing that purple, cause I'm a herbalist.
Serving this platter, y'all cadavers we can't flourish with.
Shit is hurtful till I'm puffing that purple, cause I'm a herbalist.
Serving this platter, y'all cadavers we can't flourish with. I can reach these spots with greasy wax and seize your spot and fleet of cops. Nobody beats the biz the way I fucking beat the box. Believe it or not, y'all talking too often. Shooting blanks, but this one's loaded. Alec Baldwin.
Well, it's all when my niggas been dripping sauce in the cauldron. And y'all been evicted from living in y'all's apartment. You lost it. Run me your books like I'm running Boston's. I was Doc Rivers for niggas. Vision was awesome.
I'm flossing, stone cold down beers with Austin. Coffins, the Undertaker, money maker talking. I'm ballsin', Rawlins, my darling, I beg your pardon. We the squadron off the hook, off the books,
I caught him and I called him, but he ducked me till I saw him. He ain't ducking when I plucked him, when I rushed him in the morning. Touched him when I wanted, motherfucker, that's a warning. God's mission is official, get the tissues for the morning. Shit is hurtful till I'm puffing that purple, cause I'm a herbalist.
Serving this platter, y'all cadavers we can't flourish with.
Shit is hurtful till I'm puffing that purple, cause I'm a herbalist.
Serving this platter, y'all cadavers we can't flourish with.
Shit is hurtful till I'm puffing that purple, cause I'm a herbalist.
Serving this platter, y'all cadavers we can't flourish with.
Shit is hurtful till I'm puffing that purple, cause I'm a herbalist.
Serving this platter, y'all cadavers we can't flourish with.
I'm very real where it counts, and that's inside, and as far as my outlook on life and the way I care about people and the way I care about myself. I just chose to do this, and it's show business is a money-making joke. All of these years, the people, have thought the joke was on me, but it's actually been on the public. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I can change it at any time.
I miss you so much. I just feel like I need to talk to you. I'm gonna fucking get things going. I miss you.
impressed as I will ever be, regretted so unsettling. Your memories are melodies, and I'll remember everything I never dreamed. Not no more, mommy, I got heavy things. It never seems worth it on this earth, I should be exiting. But that's the thing, guess you want me carry out your legacy. But what's ahead of me is so difficult and incredibly hard for me to maneuver. I lost my heart and I knew it. Part of me that's the strongest was part of it. Your influence, I'm honored to be your son. Promise that I'ma prove it. We bonded, I never ponder it long, but I often do it. I was nauseous when he said that we lost you, and never since. Also, it's a sense of precaution we all condemn. I feel like an orphan, my father done lost his friend. But we all more cautious and close as we ever been. And for every grudge you have, I take that torch to my grave. You taught me your ways, I talk from the heart and engage. If a person raise my pulse, I'ma talk in a rage. You know we always been the same in all the awesomest ways. In my mind, I can see you smiling and make me cry. I love you, ma. Wasn't ready to say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
What up, Grandma? Yeah. Mrs. DeLuca or McCormick, since you left the ship in dormant. But listen to every word that you said like an informant. But that was back in 09. Your dedication gold mine. For manners, education, medication, man, the whole nine. Used to get me ready in the mornings before I leave for school. Now was such a crash to handle, but you knew what to do. How to solve all my worries in a hurry. You come through just to brighten up my day. Uplift me when I'm feeling blue. Half Irish, half Italian. You show pride in both ethnicities. And stay true to your roots. Taught me respect and authenticity. Love my movies, Native Americans and bagpipes. When Amazing Grace was played at your funeral, I couldn't act right. I passed life of love and discipline with a firm hand. I used to watch thunderstorms with you and watch the birds land. In your backyard, no cut cards. You a stern man. Taught me all the morals and values I needed to learn. Damn, never forget those words said to me. Trust I wouldn't ask. I thank you for everything. Held your hand with a tight grasp, so I could feel your strength to see how long would a spike last. You passed the next day, flying high without a flight pass.
In my mind, I can see you smiling and make me cry. I love you, ma. Wasn't ready to say goodbye. In my mind, I can see you smiling and make me cry. I love you, ma. Wasn't ready to say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
So get up, put $1 in my hand and make a living off of gambling. I know the road be tough, but get up. I'm a fucking masterpiece and I know that life gon' be just what I make it. So get up, get my head into the game and build the life that I've been chasing. Sky's the limit, so get up.
I'm cracked, I rock a pea coat in the summertime. If she could deep throat a peach coat, you know she wanna mind focus. You know that we them folks, they hope they gonna sign. Local for a moment, but my vocal on a global climb. Rode the Acapulco in the Volvo that was golden lime. Told them not to hold it, there's a motive on that loaded 9. No, I'm not devoted, bitch, you overridden and so am I. Hoes can get demoted, you was chosen till you rolled your eyes. Hold it, guys, why you be surprised when you lose? Yeah, you tried and you try, but you lies in the booth. Got the vibe in my roots, I survive in the truth. Finna slide, I'ma ride on the job, nigga too. If the sky is the limit, I'm Space Ghost Bezos. I've been high for a minute, I waste those pesos. Then yeah, been a minute since they showcase clothes. And no, I ain't pretending they winning, I stay woke.
I've been dreaming of the shit that could've knocked me down, but I won't lay down, so get up. Put $1 in my hand and make a living off of gambling. I know the road be tough, but get up. I'm a fucking masterpiece and I know that life gon' be just what I make it. So get up, get my head into the game and build the life that I've been chasing. Sky's the limit, so get up.
Hey yo, I fold a check, hold it in my pocket when we blow the set, colder sweats. Now the temp frozen, need some older vets. Y'all be in the closet, no different topics and bogus threats. Hold your breath and think bigger figures and could go to death. Approach the steps, nervous through your service, gotta know your strength. Wholesome sense, the best minds invest time and go to left. Tired of splashing in your pools, we jumping in. Cannonball! Handle y'all, leave these bitches blood red with damage walls. Don't care who's involved, bitch, we clean up nice. Get your black lights and luminol, no guns or knife. I'll be waiting at your door with some rum on ice. Stunting in an old Ford, doing runs all night. Drop Gloria, just to bring a son to life. My mother got dementia, don't make me ask the question twice. Always give the best advice and express your rights. Test your flights, they knock us down, it's best to fight.
I've been dreaming of the shit that could've knocked me down, but I won't lay down, so get up. Put $1 in my hand and make a living off of gambling. I know the road be tough, but get up. I'm a fucking masterpiece and I know that life gon' be just what I make it. So get up. Get my head into the game and build the life that I've been chasing. Sky's the limit. So get up.
I'm the shooter out west, deep rooted. Now guess how I rose to the top, undisputed now, yes. Flipping off the camera, another trip to the slammer. Bitch, I came in with a weapon that'll slip through the scanner. Spitting Cold War rockets with the sickle and hammer. Woke up with a vodka fifth, rolling up a rocket ship apocalypse. Run and seek shelter when I'm dropping shit. The fuck you thinking? Sprinkle salt on the name like I won't catapult a couple shots of salt in you lanes. Paul vaulted over bullshit, never alter the aim. Duffel bag with more O's than a Baltimore game. We ain't the same. I asked the youngsters and the older thugs if they even heard your shit, and all I got was shoulder shrugs. Think you talk tough and we go high to me go. It's probably time you let your ego slide and relax, motherfucker. Even Debo died.
I've been dreaming of the shit that could've knocked me down, but I won't lay down. So get up. Put $1 in my hand and make a living off of gambling. I know the road be tough, but get up. I'm a fucking masterpiece and I know that life gon' be just what I make it. So get up. Get my head into the